January 31st, I will become unified world champion.
Xander Zayas, he is the new WBO junior middleweight champion of the world.
January 31st is my time.
And the new champion of the world!
I will beat
Xander
Abass Baraou.
Zayas.
Xander Zayas versus Abass Baraou. It's going down. 2 big title belts on the line.
I will be unified champion.
The following is an exclusive presentation of Top Rank. For more than 60 years, Top Rank has been boxing's preeminent promotional company.
Takes another right. Burns in deep trouble again. Burns is down, and he's not going to beat the count. What a shot.
For the first time since 2017, Top Rank Boxing returns to the island of Puerto Rico for a huge junior middleweight unification fight. Puerto Rico's own and junior middleweight champion Xander Zayas turns home for his first title defense as he looks to become a unified champion. Junior middleweight champion Abass Baraou has other plans and wants to spoil the homecoming party.
And the new...
This is World Championship Boxing presented by Top Rank.
This is boxing. This is Top Rank.
A beautiful shot of San Juan, Puerto Rico, playing host to our junior middleweight world title unification bout Saturday night. It's champion versus champion, Xander Zayas versus Abass Baraou. Brought to you by Miller Lite. Cheers to another round of Miller time. And presented by the refreshing taste of Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted. We'd also like to thank all of our top-ranked sponsors bringing this event here to San Juan, Puerto Rico. As we welcome you inside the Distrito T-Mobile, who has been an excellent host to us all fight week long, hosted the open workouts. Yesterday, we'll host today's press conference, obviously, and tomorrow's weigh-in. Thank you to everybody who has joined us on this beautiful day here in San Juan, Puerto Rico. Hi, everyone. I'm Christina Poncher, and it is a pleasure to be here hosting this Fight Week press conference for you all from beautiful, sunny San Juan, Puerto Rico. And before we get started interviewing the fighters, we have a couple matters of business to take care of. First, I would like to acknowledge some of the special guests we have here in attendance today. I'd like to mention Magdiel Rivera, the Director of Sports and Recreation of the Municipality of San Juan. Heidi Hernandez, Director of Puerto Rican Lottery Bureau. And also Willianette Robles, Executive Director of Puerto Rican Tourism Company. Thank you so much for being here with us. I would also like to present a very warm welcome and announce that WAPA will be joining our live broadcast lineup for Saturday night. Top Rank is very happy to have you with us. WAPA Deportes in Puerto Rico and WAPA America in the US. They will also be broadcasting all the action come Saturday night. Speaking of Saturday night, let's show you our full fight card that we're presenting to you. 7 bouts will be streamed on Top Rank Classics, available live on Roku, Vizio, and Tubi in the US mainland. The first bouts get started at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 2:30 p.m. Pacific. And again, live on WAPA Deportes at 6:30 p.m. right here in Puerto Rico. If you would like to make it here to Puerto Rico, or you're already in town and you don't have tickets yet, not sure what you're waiting for, but you can scan that QR code right there. There are still some seats available to join us live Saturday night. Don't forget, doors open at 5:30 p.m. local time. And before the fighters step into the ring, they have to step on the scales, so weigh-ins will happen tomorrow, right back here at the Distrito T-Mobile. 6 p.m. local, 5 p.m. Eastern, and 2 p.m. Pacific. You can join us here live. Of course, for all the details, check out Top Rank's Instagram and live across all Top Rank channels. And if you are here, there is Top Rank merchandise for sale at our merchandise booth. You could also grab Saturday night's event t-shirts and posters. exclusive to the fans that are here in Puerto Rico. You'll also find some throwbacks of Top Rank's retro collection, including Hagler versus Hearns merch and International Boxing Hall of Fame superstar and Puerto Rico's own Miguel Cotto merch. Visit shop.toprank.com to explore the entire collection. Again, event-specific merchandise will only be available this week here on site at the District T-Mobile and at the Coliseo de Puerto Rico on Saturday. All right, now for some introductions. Thank you all for sticking with me. I'd like to first welcome, before we get to the fighters, our lovely top-ranked knockouts who are here in Puerto Rico joining us. We have Rachel and Chanel. Hello, ladies. So great to have you guys back. Thank you for being here with us. Make sure to follow Rachel and Chanel on their Instagram, on the Top Ranked Knockouts Instagram. All week long, they have merch, and they will take you behind the scenes for a unique perspective on Fight Week. Okay. Hi, guys. You got all that? Everybody, you ready? All right, I'm going to start with Giovanni Santillan to my right. Gio, Happy New Year. So great to see you back here on a top-ranked card. You're fighting Courtney Pennington, opening the show come Saturday night. Giovanni, a new year, a new weight class for you as well. From 147 up to 154. Why the move?
Yeah, this is my first time fighting at 154 pounds, and I'm excited, to put on a show here in Puerto Rico and show everybody there's a new fighter in this weight class that's coming for the belts as well.
Fighting at 154, your opponent has fought up as high as 164. So not an easy test for you, an easy touch for you at 54, but being with the success you had at 47, is this something that you plan on maintaining being up at 154, or is this something you're just going to test out so that you can get a fight and kick the year off in the right way?
I feel good, I feel good at 154, making it for this weight. It shows in my training and preparation for camp. It was less focus on getting down to the weight and more just focusing on the fight itself, which is very important.
Can you guys hear Giovanni out there? We need to get Giovanni, we need to get the fighters' mics up a little bit. He's saying some really good stuff, so I want to make sure everybody can hear. Say that last part again about staying here at 54 for me.
Yeah, so I plan on staying here at 154, and a big part of camp in the past has been making the weight, so me moving up to 154, that's going to be the big difference.
For you, 2026, I know you get with your team, you talk about what the goals are for the year. What should we expect from Giovanni Santillan for 2026? What's kind of on your wish list?
Yeah, I mean, this year I have big goals. I want to fight for another world title. I want to fight for a world title in this new weight class.
So maybe you'll open up the show come Saturday night, shower up, and then be sitting ringside watching these guys for the main event, I presume?
I'm definitely going to be watching.
Awesome, awesome. Well, always a good time seeing you fight. Make sure you tune in early. Giovanni Santillan is kicking off the action on Saturday night, so make sure San Diego's tuning into the live stream, right?
Absolutely, thank you.
All right, Gio, thank you for being here with us. All right, we're going to go now to the left side. Yuri Cedeno, good to see you, Yuri. Rafa, you're going to translate for us? Even though you look like you could fight up here, too. You look like to be in fighting shape. Yuri's actually going to be translating for us. Yuri, 12 knockouts in your 13 first professional fights. It's pretty impressive because your opponents have been good opponents as well. What do you attribute your power to? Where does that power come from for you?
Saludo a todo el mundo que está aquí. Buenas tardes, buenas noches, buenos días a la hora que estén viendo esto. El poder viene de mis raíces, de lo que mucho yo trabajo. Siempre he trabajado con mira a destruir al boxeador y de ahí que viene eso.
Well, first of all, he says hi to everybody here, and he says that his power comes from his roots and that he basically wants to destroy his opponents. So that's where it comes from.
So he was born with it, in other words, right? Your first fight in 2026, but also your first fight alongside your Olympic teammate, Rocan Polanco. You guys both fighting on the same card, obviously you have the Olympic rings across your neck. Is this something that you guys talked about as amateurs, as Olympians, possibly fighting together as pros one day on the same card?
Nunca habíamos hablado nada de esto, pero me siento feliz al estar compartiendo con él. Venimos desde los Juegos Olímpicos, desde la selección, desde niño, como quien dice, siempre nos hemos tratado bien al 100%. Y él siempre ha llevado un respeto de mí y yo igual de él, y me siento al 100% que usted no se lo imagina.
Well, we necessarily haven't talked about it, but it's something that it's pretty exciting. We come from the same national team, same country, and the upbringing. So now that it's happening, it's something that I'm looking forward to.
I know you're looking forward to kind of keeping that knockout streak going, but your opponent, Utundi Williams, has never been stopped as a professional. What can the fans expect come Saturday night? What's going to give?
Bueno, esta pelea él la pidió, que es lo primero. Entonces yo voy con más hambre de demostrarle lo fuerte que soy yo y a lo que él se arriesgó cuando él me pidió esta pelea en el camerino después que él peleó con Troy Ashley. Y después de aquí voy por Troy Ashley, que se cuide.
Well, he said that his opponent asked for it and that be careful what you wish for, basically, because he's coming for him and then he's going to go after Troy Ashley.
Go after who?
After his opponent.
All right. His parting words are, be careful what you wish for. I cannot wait to see your fight come Saturday night. Thank you so much for being here. We're looking forward to it. Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias.
Thank you so much.
A little Spanish, a little English. Okay, I got that. All right, we're going to switch back over here now, and you'll help me again, Rafa. Appreciate it. Yadriel El Eléctrico Caban, thank you so much for being here as well. 2-0, 2 knockouts. You're in a Puerto Rico versus Puerto Rico clash. What does it mean to you to be on a card like this under Xander Zayas' homecoming right here in Puerto Rico?
Primeramente que todo, dándole gracias a Dios, ¿verdad?, por estar en un gran escenario en Puerto Rico, el Choliseo. Es una pelea muy buena para el público de Puerto Rico. Espero que Jeremy Hernández venga bien preparado para así darle un buen show ese día. Y nosotros venimos bien preparados para darle un buen show.
Basically, he's very excited that he's going to fight del Choliseo and that his team and he himself are very prepared for the fight. So he just wants to give a great show for the fans.
I also want to wish you a happy belated birthday. You just turned 20 years old a few days ago, so I'm sure you didn't get to celebrate because you were in training camp. But go ahead, what did he say?
He said that he couldn't train because they were in training.
Maybe after a win on Saturday, right? Your first 2 fights, you've been able to knock out your opponents within the first 2 rounds. What can fans expect from you in your performance on Saturday night? Another knockout, perhaps?
Pues mira, mis primeras 2 peleas tuvieron de tiempo un mes. Peleé en agosto y después en septiembre 6. Ya con eso, el pueblo de Puerto Rico y todos mis fanáticos ven que yo estoy entregado al boxeo y nada, fueron 2 peleas fuertes, pero pues, el entrenamiento se hicieron ver fáciles y así va a ser esta. Como venimos bien preparados, así mismo va a ser. Cada vez que nosotros nos preparamos bien y nada, con el nombre del Señor vamos a traer esa victoria al pueblo de Isabela y al pueblo de Puerto Rico.
You got all that, Rafa?
Basically, that his first 2 fights were almost back-to-back, August, September, that he trained very well, and that's why the result was what it was, and that he's training really great for this fight, and he wants to make proud his hometown of Isabela, Puerto Rico.
All right, Puerto Rico versus Puerto Rico. It's going down on Saturday night. Yadriel, muchas gracias. Thank you so much. You ready? You want to say it? You get your steps in. You get your steps in. We're going to have you come back over. He needs a raise. Carlos de Leon Castro. One of 2 Carlos Castros fighting this weekend, but only one here in Puerto Rico. 6-0, 5 knockouts for Mr. Castro, also from Puerto Rico. You're fighting in back-to-back fights against veteran opponents who have had over 45 professional fights. What makes you ready for taking on opponents like that with so much success? What do you attribute that to?
Primero que nada, le quiero dar gracias a Dios, gracias a mi promotora, gracias a los que están aquí hoy, ¿verdad? Dando la cara para apoyar a estos boxeadores. Pero, a base de su pregunta, cada campamento es más fuerte. porque cada oponente tiene más experiencia y nosotros no subestimamos a ninguno y eso es lo que nos hace mejor cada día y aquí estamos.
Well, he said that first of all, he wants to thank God and his promoter, and then that every camp is a little bit harder than the last one, and that's why this one has been the toughest one, and he's preparing himself for these type of opponents that he knows what he has in front of him, and that's why the training has been so tough.
There's not a lot of opponents like Dual Ogin and his record. He's a 60-plus fight veteran, but he's a guy that's brought in to test young prospects. He's fought a lot of undefeated guys. So what does that say about you that they want to put you through this tough of a test this early in his career?
Eso es lo que queremos los retos lo más pronto posible porque con ellos podemos llegar a donde queremos, a los mejores boxeadores y sabemos que tenemos que salir con la mano en alto primero con estos oponentes a base de sus peleas. No nos preocupa nada porque nosotros hemos viajado el mundo, sabemos de qué estamos hechos y lo que falta es que toque la campana este sábado.
Basically, that's what they want to do. It's part of their strategy. They want to fight against these type of boxers because that's a better way to get to the top, and that he's just waiting for the bell to ring, and he's excited.
I respect it. I love that. Ready to take on challenges in just his 7th professional fight, 6-0, 5 KOs. Carlos de Leon Castro, we look forward to seeing you on Saturday night.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for being here. All right, I won't need your help translating. Connor and I got this up here, right? You can take this one off. Connor, Kid Canelo, good to see you, Connor. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
We're a long way from Arizona. I'm from California, so I feel you coming across the country, although the weather is probably pretty similar to what you're used to.
Weather is beautiful here. I love it.
It's so beautiful. Your thoughts on the opportunity fighting here in Puerto Rico with such a rich boxing history that they have here? You get the call. They're like, hey, take the flight to San Juan and be on this Xander Zayas, Abass Baraou unification fight. What were your thoughts?
Ooh, I don't know. Let me think. I'll take any opportunity I could get to be on Top Rank and show my skills. I've had a lot of fights that could have gone either way, but that's all right. You'll be able to see what goes on Saturday night.
And then they say, oh, and by the way, you're fighting a Puerto Rican, right? The son of a legend, right? In Juanmita Lopez. And you're like, that's all right. Just throw a little extra change on there, right?
Yeah.
For you, how do you use your advantage? You have more fights than does Juanmita. You have more rounds than he does. How is that, an advantage for you come Saturday night, if at all? Do you look into experience much at all?
I know I have a couple more rounds than him, but I know he has a lot of amateur fights, so I think it'll be evened out, but we'll see what happens Saturday night.
That's fair. For everybody watching on the live stream back in Florence, what would you like, not Florence, Italy, Florence, Arizona, everybody, what would you like to say to them tuning in and why this could be a quote-unquote upset come Saturday night?
Thank you to all my friends and family watching right now. Praying for my coach. My coach is in the hospital right now, so hopefully he pulls through, and then, yeah, just watch and tune in and see what happens. That's all I have to say.
Well, yes, we'll be praying for your coach, and if that could give you, as if you needed any extra motivation to make him proud come Saturday night.
Yeah.
That I'm sure you'll do so. All right. Well, thank you so much for being here. We're looking forward to it, Connor.
Thank you so much.
All right, Juanmita.
Hi.
I know you're speaking a little English, so
Yeah,
give me what you got. If you need Rafa, he's chilling over there, or he can come over here,
It's
whatever
okay,
you
it's
want to
okay.
do. 2 weeks shy of your 1-year anniversary as a pro. We sat here together a year ago. Now you're 4-0 with 2 knockouts. What would you sum up what this first year as a professional has been like for you?
It has been a great year, a lot of veterans in my 4 fights. Now the 5 fight, with a experienced fighter. I know that Conor is a good fighter, but I'm gonna show levels in Saturday night.
Gonna show levels. You hear that? All right. I don't want to have to play referee here. So, for you, Juanmita, 2 fights by knockout, 2 have gone to decision. But the 2 fights that were by knockout were on the same card as Xander Zayas, right? So here we are again on a Xander Zayas undercard.
Yeah, maybe another knockout in another
Maybe.
Xander fight.
Maybe. What has this camp been like for you preparing to fight right back here on your island?
It has been a great camp because in the last fight I got a cut, so I have to wait 3 months for this fight so I can prepare better for this fight. So we are going to show that we grow up a lot as a fighter, and we are mature fighter in the ring now.
When you look at a fighter like Xander Zayas, you were on the card with him when he became world champion. Now he wanted you on the card with him again when he defends his world title. What has he kind of meant to you as somebody to look up to?
Yeah, it's inspiration. You know, he inspired me to be a better fighter. You know, because he debuted as a fighter when he was 16 years old. So that tells you that everybody can achieve their goals. So he inspired me a lot.
All right. Well, we are looking forward to seeing you on Saturday night. Of course, you'll be here tomorrow at the weigh-ins, as will everybody else on the stage. We wish you the best of luck. I'm looking forward to seeing you and Connor scrap on Saturday night. So thank you to all the fighters who have joined us here on our undercard. Make sure you tune into the broadcast early on Saturday night. We're going to bring all the fighters up here to pose for some photos. We'll get the two of you to face off, okay? So if you put your mics down on the chair for me, thank you so much. And Mikey, our photographer, the one and only Mikey Williams, will guide you through the photos. Yes. Storied boxing history, and Top Rank is excited to bring you Saturday night's main event right here to the island. 12 rounds for the WBA and WBO junior middleweight titles. Xander Zayas versus Abass Baraou.
I will describe the relationship of boxing and Puerto Rico as a union. We grow up as fighters. We grow up fighting in the street, in the schools, everywhere. Just having somebody representing the island at the highest level in the boxing game, it's like, man, I'm from there. I'm from El Calentón, you know?
Gracias a todos ustedes por nunca faltar. A todos los niños de Puerto Rico, de Latinoamérica, nunca se rindan. Desde los 5 años trabajando en esto y hoy lo cumplimos.
Abass Baraou is a good champion. We actually used to spar a lot. We have a lot of rounds of sparring together. And we always told each other that we're going to meet at the top. We're at the top of the mountain now. It's time to meet.
What a fight. Unbelievable.
It's
It's one of the biggest fights out there. Beating a guy like that would put more credit to my name. The fans of Puerto Rico can expect a great fight, good matchup.
It was a dream of mine to bring a big fight to Puerto Rico. When I become unified champion at 23, I will become the youngest unified champion in the world.
This fight can go either way. It can be a stoppage, it can go to decision, but I'm sure I will be the winner.
Training camp has been going well. He's looking forward to this fight because he knows what Abass brings.
Dominated sparring sessions before. I can dominate one more time when it comes to the bright lights.
That is it. TKO victory. Xander Zayas.
Everybody who's seen the true work I've been putting in the ring, you can be excited and you can be sure I will get the job done.
Now, once they say from San Juan, Puerto Rico, and I go into the middle of the ring with the referee giving us the last couple instructions, now it's when the fun starts.
Ready for the unification. Let's go.
January 31st, I'll become the youngest unified. See you guys in the island.
Xander Zayas versus Abass Baraou. It's going down Saturday night. Belt versus belt, champion versus champion, right here from San Juan, Puerto Rico. I'd like to welcome you back again. I'm Christina Poncher. Thank you so much for joining us here on the stage. We have our co-main and main event fighters up here now. Christian Gomez and Rohan Polanco will be in a co-main event. And then, as I mentioned, champion versus champion, Abass Baraou and Xander Zayas here with me as well. And Christian, I'm going to start with you. Thank you for being here with us today. Rafa's going to translate if needed. Yeah. Sure. Christian, I'll give you a second to get over there. Good thing you got your tennis shoes on today. Christian's 23-6-1. Of his 23 wins, 21 of those have come by way of knockout. And Christian, you describe yourself as a fighter that likes to go to war, that likes to go forward. Is that the type of style you're going to bring against Rohan Polanco on Saturday night?
Pues vamos a trabajar algo de eso junto con otras estrategias que estuvimos trabajando en el campamento.
Very brief. He said that he's going to bring some of that, but they're also going to mix it up a little bit with some things they've been training on during camp.
Yeah, when I was watching tape of you, it seems like more of your fights recently, you've shown different wrinkles to your game, you know, different elements of things that you can do. Does that just come from experience, or is that based on the opponent?
Pues tiene que ver las dos cosas. Yo pienso que experiencia y pues también dependiendo del oponente. Yo me imagino que todos los boxeadores vemos a nuestro oponente y de acuerdo a las habilidades del oponente ya uno se pone a trabajar en el campamento.
Basically a little bit of both. It comes from experience, yes, but also learning what his opponent's pros are and adapting a little bit to it.
I'm sure you've had to be adaptable your whole life. You come from a family of fighters. Both your mother and your father were fighters, amateur. All four of your brothers have been fighters. So was there sparring in the living room, sparring over dessert, you know, those kind of things happening your whole life?
No, nunca, nomás a palabras. Mi papá fue muy recto en ese tipo de cosas y pues sí, toda mi familia es boxeadora. Mi madre también lo fue en algún tiempo.
He says that not a lot because his father was very strict about that, but yeah, he comes from a family with a great history of boxing.
Well, I love it. Lastly, what does this opportunity mean for you to fight on a card like this, a co-main event right here in Puerto Rico?
Pues me siento muy bien, estoy muy agradecido con la empresa, con todas las personas que están aquí, pero más que nada con Dios que nos permite una vez más estar en un escenario grande y pues estamos muy emocionados.
He wants to thank everybody, but especially God, and that he's very excited about this Saturday.
Yeah, a win Saturday night could really change, you know, the trajectory of his career. So good luck to you. Buena suerte. Muchas gracias.
Gracias.
All right, now over to Rohan Polanco. How are you?
Good.
Good to see you again. 17-0, 10 knockouts. Every time you step into the ring, you continue to win. Last time you stepped into the ring was also on the same card as this man right here, Xander Zayas. Also on this card, your Olympic teammate, Yuri Cedeño, is on this card as well. Your thoughts on the opportunity to start off 2026 with your Olympic teammate and Xander Zayas?
Se siente bien. Estaba con mi compatriota Yuri Cedeño, ya que nos criamos desde niños en el ámbito del boxeo y siempre decíamos que íbamos a acabar cuando entremos en el ámbito profesional. Y está también en esta cartelera con el campeón mundial Xander Zayas como coestelar. Me hace sentir muy bien y estoy motivado para dar lo mejor de mí el sábado por la noche.
He's very excited about both things, about competing in the same card as Eury. It's something that they've talked about in the past. He's also very excited to be on the same card as the world champion Xander, and that he can't wait for Saturday. He's super excited.
In the welterweight division, I feel like you're inching closer and closer to a world title shot, something that we've talked about each and every time you come up here. How far away do you feel like you are from getting an opportunity like that? Is 2026 that year where it happens for you?
Espero en Dios que sí. Tengo rato peleando y bajando entre los rankings, posicionándome entre los mejores. Solamente estoy esperando que me dé la oportunidad. Ya yo me siento ready. Tengo 17 combates. Ya he obtenido bastante experiencia. Así que estoy ready. Solamente espero que me dé la oportunidad y ya.
He's just waiting for the opportunity. He feels that he's ready, that he has experience, and that he's earned the right to fight. So it's just a matter of getting an opportunity.
I know you're not going to overlook your opponent, Christian. He has great knockout power. But if you are to be successful on Saturday night, is there anybody, any champion that you would like to fight if given the opportunity? Anybody on your mind?
Bueno, me encantaría David Haney. Estamos en la misma organización y yo pienso que sería la pelea más fácil que se podría hacer. Yo estoy ready, yo solamente espero la oportunidad. Yo voy a acabar con todo.
He says that he's ready to fight everybody. He said that maybe Haney after the fight is on Saturday is done, but he just wants to destroy everybody.
Seek and destroy, right? Destroy everyone.
Easy word.
It's a war. I understood that loud and clear. No need for translation there, Rafa. Thank you. Appreciate you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Listo?
Yeah.
Siempre?
I'm ready.
He's got his, I see it on his face. All right. We're good. He's ready to fight come Saturday. We're going to get to the main event. As I mentioned, champion versus champion. You want to put your belt up like that too? That looks real nice. There we go. Abass Baraou. I said, I feel like I know you already, although this is our first official time meeting, but it's because I've been watching you for quite some time, and it's no surprise to me and real fight fans that you're a world champion. You've worked extremely hard. You've gone on the road. You've fought in underdog-type situations, kind of like you're in again on Saturday night, right? But I feel like you thrive. You're very comfortable in this situation. Am I right?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, like, I go everywhere to make my dreams come true. And I've been doing the work for a long time, and being here is amazing, and I can't wait for Saturday night.
For you, watching the fight when you were able to capture your belt, obviously elevated then to full champion when Terrence Crawford retired. But the emotion on your face, the emotion on your team's face when you were able to finish that fight and hear Anu, what was that moment like for you?
It was amazing. It's one of my favorite boxing moments so far. And I worked so hard for this moment, and it was very hard to make everything. And as you can tell, my team was also very happy for it. And securing that big win opened the doors for the future for a big fight like this. So, yeah, I really enjoyed that moment.
I'm going to show some pictures to our audience watching of some more moments that you've probably enjoyed very much since becoming a world champion. You have had the chance to meet the mayor. You have had the chance to live a childhood dream of having your face on a bus. What have these moments been like for you, Abass, since becoming a world champion?
It's incredible, you know. I've been working so long and so hard, believing always in myself, and you know, never doubting on my skills and the step I had to take. And seeing moments like this coming true is just amazing, and it gives me a lot of boost for the future and going for more. And I'm ready for it.
A lot has been made of the fact that you and Xander have been sparring partners before. You talked about probably being here in this moment, meeting at the top. Is too much being made of that you guys were sparring partners before because it's different with the different glove size and without the headgear? Or is there a little something to the fact that you are familiar with each other? What's your take on that?
Yeah, we spar. I don't lay big eyes on it, you know. Fights is, to me, myself, I spar to learn, you know, always, and we spar, and it was always good work. But the fight is different. It's so different. It's, you know, the gloves, no headgear, only me and the man in the ring, no helping hand, quick decision, no panicking. It's gonna be way different than any sparring. So I'm focusing on the fight, and I'm looking forward to it.
I'm really looking forward to this fight as well. I know it's a busy fight weekend all across boxing, but boxing is at its best when it's champion versus champion. The stakes don't get any higher than that. I think this is a great matchup between you two stylistically. If you're trying to make your case or politic a little bit about why they should be tuned in to this card on Saturday night, what would you say to the people watching?
I mean, if you look at the styles, you know, I'm an experienced guy, great amateur background, and I come to Puerto Rico willing to put it all on the line to secure the second belt. And Xander, you know him, he's fast, talented, and I feel like as a boxing fan myself, this is a great fight to watch. And yeah, everybody should tune in to see how I pull this off.
There we go. Mic drop. He's quite a salesman, quite a fighter, quite a he can rival you on the mic now too, Xander.
He does good.
I'm going to send it over now to the WBO champion, and Xander Zayas. You know, my note card for you is pretty blank because we've done this how many times now? Since your pro debut?
Literally since I started. So even before then, I think we've done some interviews. So
but this is the first time as a world champion.
This is the first time as a world champion, first time in Puerto Rico, and for a unification fight. So, I mean, there's nothing else I can ask for.
You've been dreaming of this moment since you were a little kid. I know a lot of people have been talking about moments in boxing that they've dreamed of since they were a kid, but this has literally been a dream of yours since, you know, you're looking up to the likes of Felix, Tito Trinidad. I think we even have a picture of you, or I saw a picture of you with him as a child, obviously watching Miguel Cotto, but to be able to bring a world title back to your island, being able to defend it, I know this was something that was very important to you when you became champ.
Cristina, este es el momento más bonito, más grande y más importante de mi carrera, lo que he trabajado a través de mi vida. 17 años en el negocio, 7 como profesional. Estoy donde debo estar, yo he trabajado para esto, yo me he ganado esto, y el sábado en la noche me convertiré en campeón unificado. This is what I've been working for my whole life, since I'm 5 years old. 17 years as a fighter, 7 as a pro. World title, my last fight at 23. I'm ready on Saturday night to become unified world champion and keep making history. So this moment for me is the biggest and best moment of my life. I deserve to be here. I worked myself to be here, and this is where I belong.
Sorry, Rafa. He's got this. You're good to go. You're good to go now. That was seamless English to Spanish. For you, Xander, I asked Abass the same thing. A lot of the talk has been these two guys are familiar with each other. They've sparred a lot of rounds. You know, they've talked about they're friendly with each other. How much, you know, do you kind of put in those sparring rounds versus the Abass Baraou that you're going to see on Saturday night? Because now he's a world champion. That takes you up a whole nother level.
No, I feel like I'm expecting the best version of Abass Baraou, something I've never seen before. Because again, he's a champion. We sparred almost 2 years ago. I feel like we have grown, we have learned, we have experienced different things. And I'm expecting the best version of him because he's going to get the best version of me. That's for sure.
When you became world champion, you know, your life changes. I know your personality and you're humble and everything like that, but if we could flex for a second, not everybody gets to get on stage with Bad Bunny, okay? Not everybody gets to shadow box on stage with him and do the kind of things that you've been able to do. Go ahead, and we have some footage of that just for proof. What was this like for you?
Man, I want to, first off, quiero agradecer a Rimas Sports, a Bad Bunny, a su equipo. Benito siempre ha tenido las puertas abiertas para mí y me han dado la oportunidad de estar en ocasiones grandes como estas. So para mí es un honor. I want to thank Rimas Sports. They always, Bad Bunny, Benito and his team, they always had the doors open for me for these big moments, and it's exciting just being able to be in such a historical place or time.
I'm going to ask you one last question, and then we're going to open it to the media for a few questions. I asked Abass the same thing. There's a lot of boxing going on Saturday night. I think we have the best product in the main event, champion versus champion. But, you know, you got your suit on. I'll let you be a salesman. Why is the main event, our whole fight card, but especially your fight, the one to watch come Saturday night?
Es la única pelea donde se hace historia. Es la única pelea donde van a haber dos campeonatos en la línea. Vamos a dejarlo todo por nuestro sueño. Y el sábado en la noche, Puerto Rico hace historia una vez más, o por eso deberían ver la pelea. It's the only fight that you have two titles, two world titles on the line. It's the only fight that you have two champions putting everything for one dream, to becoming unified. And you should tune in because it's going to be fireworks. I'm going to do what I do best in Puerto Rico. It's going to make history one more time.
I cannot wait for Saturday night. It's going down 6:30 local time Eastern. Select tickets still available. More details on that in just a moment. We do have some media questions. People lined up. We have a mic out there. I think we're going to start with Wapa. Or go ahead and state your name and where you're from and who your question's for, please.
Hola, Jorge Figueroa, el periódico El Nuevo Día. This is for Xander. Hi, Xander. It can be more stressful, having more anxiety being the hometown fighter, being the host. What is the more delicate process for you preparing for this fight? The weight, resting, or mentally keeping calm?
Nothing. Everything has been the same. Todo ha sido lo mismo. No ha habido nada de diferencia. Nosotros sabemos lo que tenemos que hacer el sábado en la noche. La presión es mental. Si tú dejas que la presión llegue a ti, la presión va a llegar. Yo me disfruto el momento. Lo vengo haciendo a través de mi carrera entera. Y el sábado en la noche lo haré una vez más. There's no pressure. Pressure is mental. If you let it get to you, it will get to you. I've been doing this my whole life. I was born for this. And Saturday night, I will continue to do it and do it once again.
Thank you.
Thank you. We have another. Please step up to the mic. Your name and who your question's for?
Zayas, Pac-Man Jones, I told you I would make it. Puerto Rico have a big music thing right now. What's going to be on the playlist before the fight?
Man, the playlist always changes. The playlist always changes. But for this fight, I've been listening to a lot of reggaeton. So it's probably going to be reggaeton and salsa in that locker room.
Reggaeton y salsa. Any more media questions? We have time for one more. Yes, we have one more. Thank you.
Saludos, Carlos González. Xander, ¿cómo ha cambiado tu vida personal y profesional desde que ganaste el título y cómo tú entiendes que te colocaría unificando?
Carlos, yo creo que tú más que nadie has conocido mi carrera y sabes que yo soy la misma persona donde quiera que me paro. Yo no me creo más que nadie, no soy diferente a nadie. Yo hago mi trabajo, me enfoco y sigo cumpliendo mis metas. Y el sábado de la noche haremos historia, me convertiré en campeón unificado. El primer campeón unificado en convertirse en suelo boricua, como boricua. En 6 meses voy a colectar 2 títulos y me convertiré en el unificado más joven. Creo que nada cambiará, no ha cambiado nada, seguiré siendo el mismo y esto es lo que yo hago, esto es lo que me disfruto, esto es lo que amo hacer y lo que respeto. I've been doing this for so long, Carlos, you know me, nothing has changed. Everything has been the same. I dedicate myself to this, and when it comes down to it, Saturday night I will be making history. I will be collecting 2 belts,
in 6 months, I will be the youngest unified. I will be the first Puerto Rican to be unified in Puerto Rican soil. Man, what more history can I make? I will continue to be the same. I love what I do. I respect what I do. And come Saturday night, I will be the same Xander Zayas as always. Smiley, having fun, enjoying, and collecting belts.
Well, I have nothing else to say after that. Thank you to everybody that has joined us today for our press conference. Thank you to the fighters up here. Maybe got a little sweat in, help you make the weight tomorrow up here in this humidity. I'm gonna have you guys pose off for some of the photos with Mikey. Yeah, just come up here on the stage. And yeah, thank you everybody for tuning in. We appreciate you. Make sure you have your belt. Thank you everybody so much. Let's take a look one more time at our full fight card for Saturday night. All 7 bouts will be streamed on Top Rank Classics, available live on Roku, Vizio, and Tubi in the U.S. mainland. First bouts start at 5:30 p.m. Eastern, 2:30 p.m. Pacific time, and of course live on Guapa Deportes at 6:30 p.m. right here in Puerto Rico. A limited number of tickets are still available. Get your phones out and scan that QR code to purchase the best seats now. Join us live on Saturday night. Doors open at 5:30 p.m. local time. And of course, tomorrow is the weigh-in right back here at the Distrito T-Mobile. 6 p.m. local time, 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific. Join us live, and of course, follow Top Rank Boxing on Instagram and watch live across all of Top Rank's social channels. Don't forget the merch, open exclusive Fight Week merch right here in San Juan, Puerto Rico. Thank you all so much for watching. For the entire crew in the truck, I'm Christina Poncher. It's a pleasure to be back. We'll see you tomorrow at the weigh-ins. Have a good day, everybody.
January 31st, I will become unified world champion.
Xander Zayas. He is the new WBO junior middleweight champion of the world.
January 31st is my time.
I will beat
Xander
Abass Baraou.
Zayas.
Xander Zayas